Howdy folks, Laxo here, and today we're going to be getting into the War Souls again. I believe there was about 9 or 10 months ago I went through the Volatile War Souls. I went through the passive, I went through the active, I went through damage, HP, defense, etc. So we're going to be getting back into that. I'm going to be doing the character War Souls today. And probably in a later date, I'm going to be getting into the heroic War Souls, and that's going to be an important one to watch. But today, let's get into the character War Souls. Also, check the description below. I will link all the different parts of the War Souls videos I've done. I believe this is the third part. So, that being said, let's go ahead and hop into it here. Find a character that doesn't have War Souls on it. I know you might not have a War Soul on you. There you go. Alright, so there are about 5 or 6 different categories I'd like to break down character War Souls into. The first being the total War Souls. And as you can see, total War Souls are pretty important. It is mandatory, in my opinion, that you have them all and you have them all maxed with the correct specialty on the specialty character. So these total War Souls just give you an overall account-wide benefit. As you can see, the Cone War Soul gives you an extra 7.5% block chance on all your characters. Characters in the bag, meaning every single character you own. So that is pretty mandatory, and of course, you know, you get various different benefits from all the different War Souls. Some give you attack, some give you defense, some give you HP, but nonetheless it is mandatory that you get all these War Souls. A thing to know about these War Souls is and I have messaged the support about this, and what support has said is they have said that these total War Souls, they don't help your team if they are on your team actively. They do. They just give you the same benefit overall, whether you have them on or not. So as you can see, I put all these War Souls on characters I don't really use. There is, of course, one... well, I don't really use Volatile too much anymore either, but... as you can see, this is probably the most important War Soul in my opinion, because it gives you attack plus 5% of the attack. Soul takes effect even when the character that is not equipped with this. So what this War Soul does is it takes into account the attack of the character you have it on equipped, and gives you a bonus to every single account, or every single character on your account. So what I did was I went ahead and put this on one of my highest attacking units, which is Volatile, and everybody gets the benefit from his attack. So I went ahead and did that, and it just gives you a massive boost to your attack. I believe there was like a bug on this once upon a time, and I made a video probably... I want to say 2 years ago or so when I first made my YouTube channel, but nonetheless, this is the gist of it. You get the benefits from all the characters account wide. The second category I'd like to cover as far as War Souls go is passives, and these can be broken down into several different categories. The first one I'm going to go over is the healing War Souls. These War Souls do give you healing, as you can see here. Every 3 ally attacks heals the ally with the lowest health for HP equal to 75% of the character's attack. So it's always good to put this on a pretty high attack character. As you can see, I have it on Kira. Since Kira, I think I have Kira at 6-star, and his attack is pretty high as well. Not to mention he's on a team that I really need to get heals on, because they don't have any heals. So that is what I have there. There is another one. Here it is right here. This only heals the Soul Bearer, I believe. So It's pretty good as well. You usually want to put this on a character that you want to keep alive in battle. So once again, pretty good. There are other healing War Souls. I believe this is one as well. Rage attacks have a... I actually don't have this one at 5-star. But mine is... Rage attacks have a 56.25% chance of restoring 15% of the max HP. So that is pretty good as well. And I think that might be it for the healing War Souls. The other category I like to break these down into, of course, is the HP percent. Now, the HP percent War Souls are really good for characters that you want to have a higher HP, such as, let's take a look here, such as Cotton Kyokatsu. She is pretty good. And there are several others. As you can see, I have this one on Ulquiorra. But this is pretty much just... I mean, it does have an extra effect, but this is just gives you an extra 15% HP plus about 19k there. So these are pretty good to have on characters that you need high HP for or benefit with the HP as well. Now, the next one is the opposite. Attack specialty War Souls. And I'm sorry, attack War Souls that give you bonus attack. And these are the War Souls that give you bonus attack. And these are the War Souls that you want to have on characters that benefit the most off of attacks. Such as any character that really has like any kind of bleed or any kind of strong attack based off of the attack. As you can see, bleed based off of attack, so I put on Chaos War Soul. She steals the attack of the opponent, gives it to her, boosts her attack, makes her bleed stronger. Also, such as Muramasa, very, very important that you get that extra attack to really boost his rage attacks as well. And this goes for pretty much any War Soul that has a large chunk of attack on it. Because a lot of War Souls don't give you that huge bonus to attack or HP. So I like to put that in its own category. The next War Soul I liked, or the next category of War Souls, is the status effect War Souls. And this is a War Soul like War Soul of Evil, for example. Rage Skill has a 15% chance to stun the target and deal 375% extra damage. These are the War Souls, the status War Souls I like to give to characters that attack the entire enemy team. I believe there is another... Where's that Rukia War Soul? That Rukia War Soul is pretty... Oh, here's another one. Kira as well. The Kira War Soul, Summer War Soul, is also really good as well. Another status War Soul. Rage attacks reduce the crit resist chance by 12.5% chance. Give this to a character that'll attack the entire enemy team. Therefore, it reduces the entire enemy team's crit resist chance. And here's a big one right here. Rukia. Very, very strong War Soul. I suggest getting this one as well. Increase the effect accuracy of all allies, and not just that, but lowers the crit resist chance of the enemy team. So this is the type of War Soul that you want to give to a character that not just attacks the entire enemy team, but attacks first round, because you really want to get that negative benefit to the enemy team immediately. So make sure you put these types of War Souls on those characters. And there is one more War Soul I want to talk about that has a status effect. There it is right here, Pacifism. This is another huge one. The Soulbearer Rage skill has a 62.5% chance to reduce the enemy's rage by 150. Of course, you want to put this one on a unit that reduces the enemy rage. So a character like Shinji is good. A character like Yamamoto is good. Any of these characters that reduce the enemy's rage is really good because it double dips. So if I get this effect on a character that Shinji has already reduced the rage of, it double dips and it does double the rage reduction. So you can just absolutely decimate a team. I've gotten 6 I've gotten the entire enemy reduced with rage just with this one War Soul once. So this is very, very important. Put on a character that goes last and reduces rage. Huge War Soul, very, very important. Now, last but not least, I believe there is one more War Soul I'd like to cover, and that is this one right here. No, not this one. There is one more War Soul I'd like to cover. That is the Rangoku, or I'm sorry, War Soul of Silence. So this one does both. It does the total, which is all the characters in the bag get this bonus right here. Attack plus 3.75%, but you do want to use this character, or this War Soul's character War Soul, on an actual team member or somebody that's in your team comp. Why? Because you get this extra bonus right here. So this one kind of double dips as well, but you definitely want to have this War Soul on the team. Also, I think it's ineffective against Squad Boss too. So very, very strong War Soul. I suggest putting this one on a team that needs it. And I suppose there could be, arguably, one more category of War Souls, and that's just overall just team benefits. Something like the Zangetsu War Soul that just when it's equipped, you immediately get this benefit. Increased damage rate by 15%, attack. There's another one, Ichigo, pretty strong as well. Where is Ichigo? Once again, ally rage damage increased by 15%. Very strong as well. And there is another pretty strong War Soul. In my opinion, this is the strongest War Soul in the game, and I wanted to say this one for last, but it is the Peaceful War Soul, the Ichigo War Soul. This one is just disgustingly strong. Increase the character's HP, so it gives you that huge HP bonus, and at the beginning of each round, gain a shield equal to 18.75% max HP for one round. That also increases the effect reduction by 12.5% while active, and this reactivates every round. So if the enemy can't even do 18% damage to you every round, the character that you have this War Soul on is unkillable, which is insane, especially because it gives you that extra bonus of effect reduction. So this one wouldn't be on a character that this one would be on a character that, you really want to keep alive and keep unaffected by not debuffs, but effects by the enemy team, such as, freeze, silence, paralyze, etc. This is the huge War Soul you want to keep on that character as well. But you guys, that is actually just about going to wrap this one up here. There is actually one War Soul I don't have, that is this one right here. The reason why I don't have this one is because I don't really need it, and I don't really want to spend the Omnis for it. I have so many other War Souls that I don't really need this War Soul, to be honest, because all my characters have War Souls. However, I could combine it, and it is actually not bad. But as I said, guys, this is actually going to wrap this one up. If you guys enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Once again, check the description below. I will have part 1, part 2. This will be part 3, and I will have a part 4, which will be covering the heroic War Souls, which is these guys right down here. Stay tuned for that one, and as per usual, guys, catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Peace.